So when you see problems like this one, yeah, we're just subtracting these stacked, right? Well, yeah, and the problem is that it's just what you said is that there's nothing to borrow from the tens to make this 3 a 13, but that's what we really need. And even if we go further over to the hundreds, like, I can't even borrow from there because there's nothing in that place value either. So what we end up having to do is go into the thousands place value. I'm going to borrow 1,000 from the 8,000, right? And again, I'll show the work here. I'll do it below, right? So it's really, I'm going to take this 8,000. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up. So I could make it, well, I guess 7,000, and then you take another 1,000, right? But this other 1,000 here, I'm going to split this up into lower denominations. So I'm not really splitting up 8,000. I'm only splitting up one of the 8,000s up. So I definitely need 10 of those to be added to the 3, right? From the ones place value. And that will make 13. So we know we're going to make 13 here eventually. But it's got to come from that 1,000 that I took from the 8,000, right? So what I would do is I would take the 1,000 that we took, and I would split it up into, I guess, 900 and also 90, like this. So this 10 right here is actually represented with the 1 that I put in front of the 3 to make it 13. And then the 9 from the 10s, the 90 from the 10s place value, that replaces the 0 in the 10s place value as 9. And then the 9 from the 900 replaces the 0 in the hundreds place value. And just like we see with the 7,000 here, it now replaces the 8 in the thousands place value. So now that we have that as 13, we can take away the 8. 13 take away 8 is going to give you 5. And now, yeah, we're not dealing with the zeros or the 8 now. It's just 9 minus 8 here, which is 1. That's the tens place value. And now the hundreds place value, 9 take away 9, that you'd have nothing left. And then finally, 7 take away 1 is 6. And that would be our final product there, or difference there, 6,015. And if you needed, like, if there was more zeros here, you'd have to go even further beyond that to borrow. Now, if you do enough of these, you'll see that as soon as you start borrowing from this place value, all the zeros that are between will essentially become 9s. And that allows us to tack a 1 onto whatever place value we're looking at, which then allows us to do the subtraction.